Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and welcome to the 150th episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors. Alright, so to start off, I wanted to discuss jailbreaking. So earlier this week, following POSIX Ninja's tweets from last month pertaining to his hatred for iOS 6.1.3, Red Snow, and Snowbreeze, as well as his mention of, quote, OpenJailbreak, the famed hacker sent a rather interesting and intriguing tweet to his followers. Now, while the majority of the jailbreak community is eagerly awaiting the release of the next public utility after iOS 7's own release, POSIX Ninja has been busy working on a project of his own. So in one of his latest tweets of interest, POSIX Ninja revealed to his followers that he will be, quote, opening up OpenJailbreak.org to the public soon after he has a custom theme ready for this site. Now, before you get too excited, it's important to realize that OpenJailbreak will not be a solution for the dreaded iOS 6.1.3 and 6.1.4 updates that have caused a countless number of individuals to permanently forfeit their jailbreak until the next utility is released. And although almost any information regarding the upcoming OpenJailbreak website is based off of speculation and conjecture, it's safe to assume that OpenJailbreak will act as an open source, community-based, collaborative jailbreak development site similar to GitHub. As of now, there isn't any change in when the public can expect a new jailbreak utility. Again, we're still looking at a release sometime after Apple issues iOS 7 to the public. The only major change that we can expect is what the future holds in store for the ever-growing community that has inspired and influenced millions, the jailbreaking community. And while a couple of questions have been posed as to the logistics of an open source jailbreak community site, remember, they won't post the actual exploits on that site. They'll simply post parts of the code to get developers and to get hackers started on creating a jailbreak, and they'll also probably collaborate more off of the site. But hopefully OpenJailbreak will bring some more hackers onto the iOS scene, and we can expect to see more jailbreak utilities released throughout the course of a year than just one, like Evasion for iOS 6. Next, I wanted to give a shout out to Sunny Dixon. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter and also check out his website. I'll have links to both down below. But if you guys do that, and if you guys follow him on Twitter, I'll definitely be able to provide you guys with in-depth and closer looks at future leaks, because he does have some connections and he may hook me up with upcoming leaked parts. So like I've said, guys, just be sure to follow him on Twitter and check out his site. Now, also earlier this week, during a Google press conference in San Francisco, California, the company unveiled their second generation Nexus 7 tablet. The new device, which is both thinner and lighter than its predecessor, features a number of welcomed enhancements, including an improved display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 and a pixel density of 323 pixels per inch, or PPI. The latest Google-branded tablet comes equipped with a Qualcomm 1.5 GHz quad-core S4 Pro processor, 2 GB of RAM, NFC, Bluetooth 4.0, and a formidable 9 hours worth of battery life. And although the latest iteration of the Nexus 7 received improvements in nearly every department, the 1.2 megapixel front camera and the 5 megapixel rear camera were left unattended to, presumably to cut back on the overall cost of the device. While the tablet has yet to be released, customers will be able to order the new Nexus 7 in either 16GB or 32GB variations, and of course, just be sure to stay tuned for complete coverage on the upcoming Nexus 7. Now, before going back to Apple news, I want to discuss FreeAppLife for a second. So for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who haven't watched my previous episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors, FreeAppLife is a collaborative effort between myself and Adrian from iPod Uplink and Jailbreak Nation, as well as Marcus, who's known throughout parts of the jailbreak community for developing WebLin Installer. And our goal for FreeAppLife is to provide users with the very best service for redeeming free gift cards as well as applications. So I'm proud to announce that as of last night, the rewards feature of FreeAppLife is now up and running, and we will be adding additional rewards in the future. As of now, we only have gift cards and app codes for US-based users. However, we will soon be adding international PayPal codes so that our users in different countries will be able to use that PayPal cash and apply it towards different apps or gift cards or whatever they choose. It doesn't stop there though. Again, PayPal is international, and for those of you who are wondering about sponsors and why some applications aren't giving you guys credits, again, remember, you have to download the application and open it for at least 30 seconds. Once you do that, you should hopefully receive your credits inside of FreeAppLife the next time you refresh. However, if you don't immediately, sometimes it may take up to 24 hours to receive credits. Now, for those applications that just aren't issuing credits at all. We are currently working with an outside service, and we have reported a number of applications to them, and they will be updating them shortly. And also on the topic of sponsors, we're working on bringing in developers from other sources and also reaching out with developers on a more personal level to bring you guys the best selection of sponsors to earn points, which you will then be able to redeem for various gift cards as well as codes for apps. And also, as far as FreeAppLife is concerned, it's important to remember that we're not even in the first beta stages of FreeAppLife yet. So just keep that in mind. If you encounter any errors, be sure to tweet us at FreeAppLife, and we will be able to address any and all issues as quickly as we possibly can. All right, now back to Apple. Earlier, in a rather peculiar turn of events, Apple began re-signing iOS 6.0, 6.0.1, and 6.0.2 for supported iOS devices, including the iPhone 5, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, the 5th generation iPod Touch, the iPad 4 or the 4th generation iPad, the 3rd generation iPad, the iPad 2, the iPad mini, and the 4th generation iPod Touch. Now, of course, this came as incredible news, especially for iDevice owners who mistakenly upgraded to iOS 6.1.3 or 6.1.4 in the case of the iPhone 5. So users who were previously stuck on 6.1.3 without a jailbreak were glad to know that they could downgrade for a brief period of time to a firmware that's fully supported by the Future Untethered Jailbreak. So through somewhat of a fluke miracle, Apple was signing 6.0, 6.0.1, and 6.0.2 earlier for devices that attempted to restore to any of those firmwares. For those of you who missed your opportunity though, you're regrettably stuck on iOS 6.1.3 or 6.1.4 until a new jailbreak utility is created, unless this error occurs again. So in attempting to downgrade to a lower firmware that can be jailbroken with evasion, users simply had to download the firmware, enter DFU mode, open iTunes, hold down either Shift on a Windows-based computer or Option on an OS X-based computer, and left-click the restore button inside of iTunes. Once the firmware selection window popped up, it was as easy as specifying which firmware to downgrade to and then hitting open. At that point, it automatically reached out to Apple's servers, recognized that they were still signing those earlier firmwares, and successfully restored the device. Now, unfortunately, while it's no longer possible to take advantage of this error, and although something like this has never happened before in Apple history, there's always the chance that history will repeat itself. Alright, now that's it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget, you can still enter into my $100 Amazon gift card giveaway simply by rating this video up, hitting that subscribe button to be notified every time I release new videos, and leaving a relevant comment down below in the comment section. Once your comment's posted, you'll be automatically entered to win. Also, don't forget to follow Sunny Dixon on Twitter, and if you do, I'll hopefully be able to provide you guys with some awesome coverage on future Apple leaks. If you don't know what to leave in the comment section to enter the giveaway, try answering the question of the day. What do you guys think about Google's latest Nexus 7 tablet? Again, let me know down below or on BestTechInfo. And aside from that, just be sure to check out the latest improvements for FreeAppLife. And of course, to be updated more often, just be sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and add me in one of your circles inside of Google+. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.